Taurus. Welcome to your general reading for August 2020, and I hope you are doing well. And the center of your reading, my love, is that of the world energy. I love this energy for you. This is a major arcana. We can expect this energy for at least until the next full moon. And I believe we're going through one right now today as I'm recording. So we can expect some major like endings or beginnings to be happening between now and the next full moon. And these are actual cycles. So whatever cycle that means for you. So if it's a cycle of depression, we're going to start going into a cycle of happiness and depression. I hope that wasn't a trigger for anyone. We all go through it. It's just a matter of getting out of it, right? Or if we're in that cycle of being single, we're going to have a cycle of being with someone or vice versa. So I do feel like this cycle is going to reveal itself at least by the next full moon for you. And for some of us, it's a little bit longer, but for most of us, until the next full moon. Now, let's go into your moon energy. This is where our emotions are. This is where spirit is working on our favor. And this is where we kind of resonate, where we're manifesting as well, because this is where spirit listens to us. The things that we continue to think about and daydream about, that's manifesting, right? And spirit listens to that and they grab it and they're like, well, this is what Taurus wants. I'm going to make sure they have it. So anyway, enough of that spiritual preaching there. You have the Two of Cups along with the Seven of Cups and the Hermit energy. My love, Taurus, listen, there is no such thing as perfection. There is no such thing as perfection. I feel like that if you've been made an offer for a partnership, a relationship, a new job, or even a new position, I feel like that you're looking for the perfect fit. Like it has to have the perfect hours with the perfect pay, right? And even with the relationship, like they have to like all the things you like, or they have to chew a certain way, they have to lay a certain way. Like there's this, it's like you have this checklist of like, you're missing this one, so it's not gonna work out, not gonna work out. But I just keep hearing, spirit just keeps telling me that there is no such thing as perfection. In addition to that, if you're on the fence about something, go to spirit, go to your place of consulting with yourself, right? Because only you really know. Because what I'm hearing is, let's say you take this to your friends and your family, and although they love you, their opinions can change yours, right? To where it's almost like, if you have this relationship, for example, it's like, oh, well, this person, I don't know how I feel about them. Oh, no, they're great for you. They're awesome. You're like, oh, gosh, maybe they are great for me. Maybe I should go. Yeah, you should. And then now you're in this relationship and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't want this, or vice versa. So I feel like that listening to, and it feels gossipy. Something feels gossipy about when you do this. So I don't know if it's like, oh yeah, I've worked for that company before. Don't do this because such and such and such and such. Like, I feel like that whatever this next partnership is, whatever this next job is, whatever this next relationship is, whatever requires you to partner with someone outside of your inner circle, right? Because I feel like I feel like this inner circle doesn't really know this other part that's coming in. They know of, but they don't really know. And I feel like that if you ask them about it, that is going to be more like gossip than it is facts, okay? And that's where that Hermit energy is coming from too. Are some of us packing? I actually see you packing, Taurus. Perhaps this is the cycle we're talking about. Let's see. Let's go into your ego energy and see if we can get some reveal here. And in your ego energy, this is your sun energy. This is where you show up. And I have that of the Six of Cups with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So for sure, some of us are either moving to another job or looking for another job, or somehow you're being transferred to a different position, I'm seeing. And it's going to be a little bit slower paced for you. And I feel like you welcome that. It's like, I feel like you're like, I needed to go back to where it was or how it was. Because how it is now, I feel like it's overwhelming. And I feel like some of you who have, like, if you're like an area manager, or you're like you have an area that you're responsible for, I feel like that it went from where it was very manageable and then it became very large for you, and it became very stressful, and you're wanting it to go back to how it used to be, at least. And I don't feel like that's necessarily going to happen. I almost feel like they're just, I see you being plucked and being put someplace else. That's what I'm seeing. And interestingly enough, like, even though I have the Three of Wands there, right? I don't necessarily see it as it being your thing. I just see it as it being a transition to where it's a smoother sailing for you, and it's going to bring you solace. I hope I'm using that word correctly. It's going to bring you calmness for now, but it's not necessarily your shtick, right? Okay. Oh, I'm over here expanding and I haven't even gone into your immediate present. Now, when we go into your immediate present, what I mean by that, if we continue to stay in this energy that's in our moon energy, that comes into our ego, and we keep going into that direction, this is what we can expect, because we still have this beautiful, glorious thing called free will. But just from going from this energy, if we move forward, this is what we can expect. So in your immediate present, I see that of the Eight of Swords, along with the Knight of Wands. And this is what is flanking that world energy. So your immediate presence. So remember how I was saying, like, this doesn't feel like that energy of like, this is your shtick. It just feels like it's a transition to where you don't feel as overwhelmed, but it's still putting you in this energy of, it's almost making you still. It's almost making you complacent. Right? But not for long. I heard not for long, right? That's this Knight of Wands. Or the message is for those of you who are going to become complacent because you feel like that this transition, I just see you being picked up and put here. That although it may feel more comfortable, that's it, it's comfortable. It's not going to allow you to live up to your highest potential. Okay, and it's also going to be a time of, yes, okay, it's also a time of, if you want to make a move, if you want to try something different, if you want to venture off into that, into a new path, into a new energy, that will be the time. Right? Because now that things are calmer, now that things aren't so busy, and now that you don't have this huge area that you're responsible for. So if you want to go back to school, if you want to learn a new language, if you want to do something with this extra spare time that you didn't have before, I feel like that would, I see like a cushion. I feel like it's just going to be like memory foam. Like, everything will just start falling into place to where it fits you exactly. Okay, so let's expand on this moon energy here. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Lovely. All right, so I expanded on that Two of Cups, and we have that of the Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles, right? And that Judgment energy is all of that is a rebirth. Like, I need something new. I need to be someone new, right? And this is also that energy of like things being revealed, that it feels like a bubble up. Like things have just bubbled up, and it just doesn't fit you anymore. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is that authentic self. That's your happy spot, right? And what has been happening is not resonating with you any longer, not to your authentic self. And then I expanded on that Hermit energy, and I have that of the Eight of Cups along with the Ten of Wands. I feel like that once we get here, And perhaps we'll start feeling this way anytime I pull I'm about to say the Virgo card, the Hermit card, which does represent Virgo, right? But I also get a 9 right away, which is making me feel like September. It's making me feel like September, that whatever's not resonating with you anymore, to where it's like, this isn't who I am, this isn't what I represent, I don't feel comfortable here anymore, these aren't my people, you know what I mean? And I feel that. I feel like you're like, these aren't my people, these aren't, it doesn't feel like I belong here anymore. And you emotionally have checked out, right? What used to be fun are now burdens. What used to be enjoyable is now work, when before it wasn't work. It feels different to you. So I expand on that 7 of Cups, and I have that of the 2 of Pentacles. And I'm going to talk about these other cards that we expanded on, but I want to talk about this energy here, because obviously there's a decision that needs to be made here, Taurus. And the thing about the 2 of Pentacles, what I like about this energy, in comparison to the 2 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, you don't have all the information. The 2 of Pentacles, you do. You have all the information. So this gives you an opportunity to make a decision and weigh your options, right? Because at the end of the day, whatever you decide to do, and please don't take this the wrong way, Taurus, right? Whether you stay or whether you go, life is still going to go on. But how is your life going to be? If you stay, how is your life going to be for you? If you go, how is your life going to be for you? Because if you don't make a decision, no one wins, no one loses, right? And I feel like some of us are going to be in that energy for a while. Some of us are going to be in that, and that's the energy of complacency. These two together, this is energy of complacency. And then when I expanded, I had the Ace of Cups. This is in your spirit energy. So this is spirit saying, make a decision. And there's going to be new love, new passion, new opportunities. You see how it overflows? You see that gift from God? It's for you. And Spirit is working on it for you. But you got to break out of that complacency stage, that indecisiveness. It's like you keep making this list of the pros and cons, whether you're physically writing it down, you're putting it on a computer, or if you're just doing it in your mind. Well, if I stay, I have security, I have this, I have that, it's comfortable. If I go do this thing, then it might be more work, it's going to take me a long time to make a name for myself. Like, I see you weighing your options, but when you keep doing this, you're not moving at all, even though it seems like you are, when you're just down that rabbit hole of just thinking about it. All right, my love, enough of that. Let's see what's in your sun energy, because I want to see how we can move forward. All right now. Okay, so I expanded on that 6 of Cups, and we have that of the Queen of Cups, and we have that of the 9 of Wands. So I feel like we've been touching on relationship for the past few months for you, Taurus. And I feel like that for a lot of us, our past relationships, I want to say over the past 8-9 years, because I normally get that energy from this card, of work that you've put in and changes that you've made. And I see a lot of progression that you've made in regard to relationships. And I also see that there is there's a parental, if there's like a maternal relationship that I think we need to go revisit as well. I'm getting that message. There's a maternal relationship that we need to go revisit. And you know, and I don't, like, I'm not seeing like some big scary something happening. I just feel like that maternal figure just misses the heck out of you. Call your mother. For sure, because we have this with the 9 of Cups. She misses you, all right? Or he misses you. All I know is it's a maternal kind of energy. So it's a grandmother, aunt, uncle. It's not a sex. It's just more of that energy. They need to see you, Taurus. Okay. All right. So I expanded on the three of wands. Get it together, and we have that of the Three of Swords. So let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about this, because threes are action. We have two threes right here. So this is one of action, of moving you forward to your destiny, really, to your journey, to your, what do I call it? I keep hearing tribe. Why do I keep hearing tribe? Well, I feel like whatever it is, we have to make a decision to move on, to move past it, to move beyond those heartbreaks and disappointments and things that didn't work out, right? And I feel like we need to do it like yesterday, right? With this Eight of Wands. I feel like Spirit is like running out of patience with you with this. Like Taurus, I need you to move past that, right? You've been there, you've done that. And the beautiful thing about it, and that's what we need to recognize here, Taurus, is that it is completely necessary to make you a better you. We have to have this. We have to have those, the yin and yang. We have to have the good and the bad. We don't know good. We don't know love if we've never been broken. And I feel like Spirit is like, let's move past it, Taurus. And then we have this of the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Five of Pentacles along with the Four of Pentacles. And I feel like that this energy of past disappointments, and some of us it is work. Some of it it's like you've been let down at work, like you didn't communicate with like I thought I meant more to you as an employee. I thought I meant more to you as a business partner. There was a lack of communication. There was a lack of respect. There was a lack of I feel like you just don't feel valued, and that's what caused this here. Right? For some of us it is a relationship, but for some of us it is work related, obviously, because we have all these pentacles here. And it's like you just kept waiting around for that feeling of security. So the message here, because I'd like to move us forward, because we certainly don't want to hang out here, because that energy is already lagging, right? It's already going to slow us down. And the message here is, Taurus, you don't have to stay there. You don't have to stay in this energy. You can move past it. It's really just mentally here. As a matter of fact, let's expand on that. Let's expand on our immediate present. Yeah. Yep. Cancel it, cancel it, cancel it. Okay. All right. So we have the eight of swords. Remember, we had that Eight of Swords, and now I understand it even more so because of I feel like it's more work related for most of us, and I do feel like it is relationship. I feel like it's just a little bit of relationship. Like I feel like remnants of past relationships that perhaps we had our heart broken, or we're just really disappointed with how it ended or how it didn't work out. La 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 la. Right? Now I'm expanding on this Nine of Swords, and right away I got that full energy. Along right after that, I have the Four of Swords. I'm sorry. I'm excited for you. And the reason I'm excited for you is because now we know it's a new cycle. Now we know it's a new cycle. You got the Fool card. It's the Zero. And you know that Four of Swords, let's look at that more closely. You see, that knight is inside that coffin, not because he has passed away and perished. It's because he's made it back from the war. And he survived. He lays in that coffin to rest and to think about all the things he's grateful for as to why he lived through it, why he survived. And if you look even closer, we have another 3. You have to actively resonate in that energy of gratitude so we can have that new beginning. And now let's expand on that Knight of Wands, and we have that of the 6 of Pentacles along with the 7 of Pentacles. So obviously this, it feels really work related, and it feels home related too, and it feels health related. Taurus, if you were on a regimen before, get back on that regimen. Whatever you were doing before, whatever worked before, to where you got results, go back to doing that. If you're interested in you know, shaping up, that's going to help you as well. And I'm seeing something with knees. All right, so if we are going back to an exercise regimen, just don't lift as heavy, Taurus, okay? All right, so I had to get that out. So here, so this is that energy of complacency, right, that we were just talking about. All this work that you're putting in, right? And it's obviously fruitful, but you're still not happy about it. It's like you're giving so much of your time and still you don't feel full. Let's move forward. What is it that you want to do, Taurus? Because I feel like that window of opportunity is about to open as far as time-wise, to where time is going to open up itself to start whatever it is that you want to start, if you so choose. So now let's get on to this new cycle. Friend. I expanded on that World card, Major Arcana. We got the High Priestess, Major Arcana. I just got the flipping chills. You are going to start getting things revealed to you, truths, things that were hidden from you, which is going to help you make that final decision. And you know what? And I feel like the truths that you're going to tell yourself is stuff that things that you are going to be more honest with yourself, right? As far as what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Major Arcana, High Priestess. Major Arcana, the Magician. Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. New cycle. New cycle, Taurus. I don't even know where to start. All I know is if you stay true to yourself, if you move forward in your truth, like you do, like that bull that you are, and you don't stop for anyone. Stop it. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Taurus, you have it all. I don't even know what else to say. Like, bravo. Okay, I'm so overwhelmed right now that I need to pull your card. I need to pull your angel card for August. Another amazing reading, like another amazing reading. And you have that of strength. And this is mentally and physically, I'm hearing, with the strength energy. Because you're going to need that. Yeah, you're going to need both. You're going to need that mental and physical strength to pull you out of this complacency. You're going to have to force yourself to energetically get your behind up. And I feel like that once you get moving, Taurus, like physically, once you get moving, that's where you're going to start getting sparked. That's where the High Priestess is going to come visit you. So I need you to be physical this month, Taurus, and not in that way, okay? I know you Taurans, but during that physical activity, that's when you're gonna start getting your downloads, okay? All right, my love, I hope that resonated with you. It was awesome. It was awesome. I loved being there for you. All right, I absolutely adore you. I'll see you next month. Happy August.